Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to take this raw piece of jade and turn it into a stunning handcrafted ring right before your eyes. Alright, let's dive right in. Imperial Jade, it's known for its vibrant green color and it has a centuries-old reputation for bringing luck and prosperity to the wearer. You won't see it while I'm making this video, but I do have on ear protection, eye protection, and I have an apron on. Always look after yourself when you're using power tools and keep safety in mind. On my Vivor lapidary machine that you see me working here, I am using an 80 grit wheel right now, and then I'm going to switch to a 220. These are hard diamond wheels. This part takes a little patience because jade is a very durable stone, so it requires a steady hand and gentle pressure. I'm going to start by shaping the jade into a cabochon that will fit neatly on my ring blank. Now I've skipped a little bit here to get to this stage where I've got the preform of the cabochon shape. Those black lines that you saw in there, I drew them on there with a Sharpie, and as we passed the piece of jade by the wheel, once all those black marks are gone, I know that I have my proper shape and I have a nice dome to make my ring out of. Now after I'm done with the 80 and 220 grit wheels, you can see on there, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a lot of scratches on this piece of jade. So next I'm going to move on to a 600 grit wheel. Now this is where you want to spend a lot of time on the 600 and even the next one, the 1200. This is where you'll get a lot of those scratches that just happen to appear from the heavier grit wheels. And I wasn't paying attention because I was taking off my gear, but the previous wheel was actually a 280 resin wheel. It's a soft wheel. I've now moved on. What I'm working on now is in fact the 600 grit wheel. This one and the yellow one next to it, which is a 1200 grit wheel. Once I'm done with those two, I'll have a nice glossy finish. This is where the jade really starts to come to life as it gets polished. The first two wheels that we were working with, although they're hard diamond grit wheels, they cut very fast. The next four, this one and the next one as well, you have to spend a lot more time here, but this is where you really get your stuff to shine, and I've just switched onto a 3000 grit wheel here. So stick around to the end, you're going to see the finished product, and thank you for joining me today on the channel. And now what? As usual, if you're enjoying this, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps me to make more like this in the future. And if you look at the edge here in this picture, you can see a little bit of white showing there. That's areas that I haven't got all the scratches out of. So I'm going to go off camera and get rid of those before I actually attach this to the ring base. Well, have a look at that. The cabochon is now ready. You can see the way the light reflects off of it, really showing off that gorgeous green. As you can see, I left the back of this a little bit roughed up. That's so that it binds better to the ring. Now, if you look at the ring, you'll see some scratches on there. I ran that lightly over the grinder. Rough surfaces bind better together. This is a tube of E6000. It's a wonderful adhesive. I'm just going to use a little daub on the ring, and then I'm going to push the two of them together and hold them. And I'll hold it for maybe 30-40 seconds, and then I'll just leave the ring alone for about 24 hours while it cures. Now, make sure to center the stone and hold it in place on the ring while it sets. There's no rush to do this. You have a lot of time. Feel your way in. You've got 2, 3, 4 minutes easily. Press hard so that it binds itself to the ring. And there you have it, a finished Imperial Jade ring. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed showing it to you. It's amazing how little effort and patience can transform a raw stone into something truly elegant.